I'm joined by Rancer Huntington from Stateline Medical Equipment. Stateline Medical Equipment sounds like it covers a lot of things, and the title Durable Medical Equipment, or DME, might sound like a foreign language to some people who are starting to begin to explore the need for some of it. So can you tell us a little bit about what all you provide?
Well, DME stands for Durable Medical Equipment. Some of the things that we provide are hospital beds, wheelchairs, ostomy supply, wound care, diabetic shoes, lift chairs, walkers. We also do bathroom modifications. We do ramps. We do grab bars. Pretty much anything you need to stay inside your home, we do it.
Okay, is this something that people typically just pay out of pocket for? Do they have benefits that cover some of them?
Some things are out of pocket. Most of the time, insurance will cover a lot of things that people don't understand the insurance truly does cover. Such as lift chairs. We do the lift chairs, but for Medicare, they want you to have a written order, and they will pay for the lift mechanism on that. And so will some of your private insurances and some Medicaids. You have to have some form of arthritis in your knees or legs for them to pay for that part, and then the rest of it is out of your pocket as far as the chair goes itself. There's other things that insurance doesn't pay for as far as your Medicare, your private insurance and stuff is your incontinence supplies. But say ostomy supply, wound care, Medicare a lot of times and private insurances will pay for that. We also do your waiver programs through Indiana, which is live streams, which is your Area 9s. We also do those, and those pay for things that insurance does not pay for, such as complete lift chair, maybe a bathroom modification, maybe installation of a grab bar. So it depends on what your insurance is. We will check for you to let you know what your insurance will pay for and what you're available for. People go, well, I've got a walker last week. Well, if you got a walker last week, it's 5 years before you get another piece of that equipment, same and similar. But say if you got a walker and you need a wheelchair now, well, Medicare will go up and pick you up a wheelchair. But you can't come back 5 years from now and say, hey, I need a walker. They'll always go forward, but they will not go back. So that's some of the questions that people ask me, can I get another walker? Well, yeah, you can in 5 years, unless that one's broke on you or something has happened to it that's damaged it, that we can write in the narrative through Medicare, let them know that something's happened to it. Say you had weight gain and that walker now is too small for you. Well, that's a reason that you need a walker that's safe for you. Same with a wheelchair, hospital bed, so on and so forth.
Okay, so it sounds like you work with different benefit providers as well. It's not just your standard Medicare.
Yes. Like I said, we do the waiver programs. We do your Medicaid, Medicare, Anthem, Blue Cross, AARP, United Healthcare. Pretty much any insurance that you could think of, we pretty much accept it. We also do through your waiver programs, we also do the bathroom modifications, and we do the ramps for them, and portable ramps. So say a portable ramp is somebody has maybe a broken leg, needs something to get up in their home. We have rentals for portable ramps to help them for that short period of time, and then we'll come and pick them up when they're done with it.
Okay. So you mentioned you'll come and pick it up. So, how do the items get to the client's homes?
Good question. We have all free delivery. So it doesn't matter how big the item you have or how small the item you have. If you need a reacher, if you need a 3-in-1 commode, you need a wheelchair, you need a lift chair, everything that we do is free. When you get a lift chair, it's free setup and free delivery. Those are already figured in there. If you need a lift chair moved to another room, if you need one disposed of, we'll do it. Say you're getting a hospital bed. Most companies don't do this. We actually go inside, we will take down your bed and put the hospital bed up for you. If you need that hospital or the bed moved to another room or something like that, we will do that for you, or if you need to put in a garage. As long as it's not too big a bed and one or two guys can do it, we can do that for you. So we go above and beyond what some other companies do not do. We know a lot of people are on their own and they don't have the resources out there for somebody to come and take down the bed for them or to move it into the garage for them. So we sort of, like I said, we go above and beyond of what we're supposed to do. Another thing that we do is we carry a variety of things like bariatric. A lot of places don't carry a lot of bariatric stuff in stock. they have to order it. It takes 2 to 3 weeks. I could have a bariatric wheelchair out to you basically the next day. We've prided ourselves on making sure everybody gets everything fast and friendly, as quick as we can. Because in this business, sometimes it could take up to 2 weeks. As long as your doctor could give me the order, we could get it there fairly quick. At some point, say you can't get a hold of your doctor, we can actually help you get the prescription. Not always, but sometimes we can help get the prescription for them.
So you're the Jimmy Johns of the DME world.
Pretty much is what it's what we've been called. We try to work well with everybody. We try to work well with the home health agencies, the hospitals, the doctors. We want, when they call us and they give us a patient or a client, we want to make sure that we do the right thing for them. We want to make sure we take care of them. They gave that person to us and put them in our lap, so we want to make sure we take care of them the best we possibly can. Like I tell my employees, you can do a million good things and nobody will say nothing. Do a few bad things and see what somebody says. So we try to eliminate the bad things. Not saying we'll never make a mistake, because if I say or told you we never made a mistake, I'd be lying to you. What we do is, if we have something, say we get the wrong size wheelchair, say if somebody calls over and says so-and-so is 6'1" and 290 pounds, and we take a big chair there, and we get there and the person might be 5'9" and 120. Well, we've got a big chair there. We'll come back the very next day and replace that chair with the right size chair for them. It won't be a week, it won't be 5 or 6 days. They're a priority. You give them to us to take care of, and so they're number one priority for that day. So the next day we will be out there to switch that out.
All right. Is there a web presence that you direct people to find out more? I know you're sharing a lot of information with us right now, which is great. But obviously, we're going to forget some of the things that we're hearing now. So where can we go to kind of brush back up on some of the things you're teaching us now?
Okay, we have a website, and you can get on our website. And our website is on all of our brochures, but if you don't have one of our brochures, it is statelinemedical.inc. And you can get on there and you can look at wheelchairs, hospital beds, walkers, grab bars, ostomy supply, TENS units, diabetic shoes. And when you go on there, if you just push that item, it'll take you to a whole bunch of other websites with that particular item in it, as far as different sizes of wheelchairs, different sizes of walkers, different types of diabetic shoes. Speaking of diabetic shoes, we actually come to your home, measure you, and bring them back to you. So you never have to leave your home if you need diabetic shoes.
Okay, awesome. All right, so say somebody's watching this right now, and they're like, something's coming to mind that they really need to get the ball rolling on getting an order placed for. How do they start that process?
Okay, well, first thing, you need to go to your doctor and make sure your doctor's on board with whatever you're getting. Because without a prescription, obviously insurance can't pay for anything. You can actually try to get the prescription. If not, call your doctor, and he can call us, or we can call your doctor sometimes for you. You definitely have to call your doctor first so he knows that we would be calling, because we need a detailed prescription of something that you're getting. So some of the times the doctor just writes on there, I need a wheelchair. Well, it doesn't say what size the wheelchair is. It doesn't say if it needs elevating leg rest on it. It doesn't say if it needs a gel cushion on it. So anything you bill Medicare, private insurances, you have to have a documented prescription, which means everything that you're going to bill for has to be on that prescription. So sometimes it's just as good for me to call the doctor if he knows you're getting a wheelchair or a walker and tell them that this is what we're putting on this wheelchair. That way he don't have to double write the prescription. So sometimes it works and sometimes it's not. I'm not going to tell you that every time that's the way to do it, but a lot of times it sort of helps the doctor out, so you don't have to double write the prescriptions up for us. And we are very good with most of the doctors in this area, as far as Muncie, Anderson, Indianapolis. We go all the way to Kokomo, so we do a lot. We know most of the doctors are in these areas.
All right, perfect. All right, well, thank you, Rancer Huntington with Stateline Medical Equipment, your choice durable medical equipment provider.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much so.
This has been a Community Connections production, bridging people, care, and possibilities.